Hello guys, welcome back to Card Magic 6. I know it's been a while since I made a video, and it's been a while since I've made a video like this as well. Today I will be doing a video on my deck collection. Now the last time I did a video on that was probably 4 or 5 years ago, where I probably only had about 30-40 decks of cards. I've got almost 200 decks at this point, so nothing too crazy, like most other YouTube content creators who have thousands of decks. But as of right now, I'm studying, and I won't have much time to make videos, so this will probably be the last video of this year. Might make one again in December now. But anyway, I thought I'll show you my deck collection for all you new subscribers out there. Thanks for subscribing. I won't be making too much content in the next few months, but you guys can go ahead, feel free to comment what things you'd like to see. I always respond to my comments, most of the time if I see them, for sure. I'll be responding to comments. If you guys want to see any types of videos, just let me know. I'm doing them. I know there was a color change tutorial that somebody requested. I'm working on that currently. It's gonna take some time. I'm trying to build a whole montage and edit all the clips. It's gonna take some time to do that. But in the meantime, I thought I'll just do a quick deck collection video. I want to keep it under 20 minutes, but let's see how it is. So let's get straight on to the deck collection. Here we go. Alright, I'm hoping you guys enjoyed that little, brief montage of my deck collection. As you can see, I have, the big 100 deck shelf, plus the 8 deck display on top of that. And then I have a bunch of my sealed decks just sitting on top of my dresser. So I'll just go ahead and show you all the sealed decks right now, and then I'll get onto the open decks. So I keep my sealed decks in half brick sleeves. So I got these from just, regular magic store. They had, they come in a 6-pack, I think. Yeah, they come in a 6-pack, so I can fit pretty much all my sealed decks in here. Yeah, I pretty much get all of them. The ones that, these are all the decks that are worth more than $5 anyway. So, here you can see I've got some Theory 11s, got a Hudson deck. I think these are NPH Monarchs, some Blaine decks. Here I've got, I think the Mirrors playing cards. I have one open. So I got another one. If you can watch I think one of my unboxing videos, I had one video I opened, and the other one, this is the sealed one. I've got the Real Estate deck. I've got, mint greens, the black mints. I think this deck that's over here, that I'm not sure what that deck is. Oh, that's the Venomous deck right here. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, that's a Venomous deck. That's a Tulip deck. Here's some more Theory 11 cards. So I got a lot of Theory 11 decks over the summer. Here I've got Faros playing cards. I've got 3 here, 1 here. I don't know why I arranged it like that. But 3 Fontaines here, 2 Orbit V8s. Smoke and Mirror V8, blue and red. Paisley playing cards, Rocket deck, and then Cherry Casino in here. And the last sealed deck I have is also the gold limited edition mint deck. So that's from my last video. So yeah, that's it for my sealed decks pretty much. I've also got, you know, tons of rider backs and bicycle standards and, you know, dragon backs and auto bikes. So I've got all those, like a pile of those sitting there. You probably saw that in the video, in the montage. So I'm not going to explain that. But let's get into my open decks now. Alright, so starting off with the open decks, these are my David Blaine playing cards. So I keep these two in the DS1 sleeves and then also the split spades. So yeah, this is pretty much all the open Blaine decks I have. These are the blue split spades, the Black Lions V1, the Rose Gold Gatorbacks. This is the Stoic deck. Honestly, the worst decks David Blaine's ever produced. It's a stripper deck, but it's also printed by EPCC. So thick stock, really hard to use. The Expert Playing Card Company didn't do a great job. These are the outliers, the White Lions outliers. So that's the stripper deck as well. And then this one is the just red black lions. So that's my David Blaine collection, and I'll get on to the next one now. Alright, so next on the list are my knock decks. Currently I have 7 knock decks. Sorry, 6, my bad. I have 6 of them. I had the yellow one, that was part of the original set here, but the yellow one, I traded it for the David Blaine Stoic deck. Don't ask me how. But yeah, so currently I have these 5 that are the, you know, original knocks. These are all opened. And then I have the Summer Knock, the orange edition. I don't have the blue one. Honestly, probably the best knock deck ever is the orange ones here. Love the color, honestly. I've never used them in a video, I think, but they're really nice. So definitely my favorite deck out of the knocks. So those are the knocks. On to the next set. Alright, so next I've just got my Orbit decks. I only own 2. I have the V7 and the V8. I had the V6, sold it on eBay. I mean, I bought the V6 for like $10, $15 and sold it for like $50 on eBay now because the V6 is pretty hard to find. So yeah, the V6 was a good buy, and then you know, I got to sell it. I never got to use them, but if there is a chance, you know, there are V6 selling for like $20, I might get them. But yeah, so I've got the V7. The V7 I've had for a long time. You've probably seen them in my older videos. So I've had that for a while, and then the V8s, you know, I got them. Also, I have an unboxing on getting this as well. So just those are my Orbits, and on to the next set. Alright, so next up I have my mint playing cards. Now, I just made a video, an unboxing video of the, you know, the black mints. So that was just recently, I got those. And I own pretty much all these, plus the limited edition, which is in the carrot case, which I just showed you before. So I've got that sitting sealed. These 2 are opened. I've got this mint black opened. This is the red one, and then I've got the blue and green. So it's nice to have at least, you know, the standard decks. I don't have the foiled frost or the frost mints, but this is pretty much good enough for me, honestly. So I'm really glad I got the red and the black too. But yeah, so those are my mints. On to the next set. Alright, so next up I've got OPC playing cards, so the Organic Playing Card Company. I only own 3 decks so far. I got the Squeezers from decksondex.com. I got the Faros from a giveaway. And I got the Getting Spicy deck just from a mystery deck unboxing. And you can watch that again on my channel. I've got lots of mystery deck unboxings. So all these decks, most of these decks you'll see in my unboxing videos for sure. So yeah, I just own 3 right now. I don't like organic playing cards as much. Honestly, the Squeezers were the best out of the entire 3, and that's why I got them first. This is the first organic playing card deck I got, and then, you know, the rest came with surprise, so not too shabby. But yeah, those are my OPC decks. On to the next. Alright, so next up I've got my Fontaine decks. So I've only opened 2, and I've done a video unboxing my Fontaines. So this is the Pink Panther deck, and these are the chocolate Fontaines. Both well, this one came opened, the other one came sealed, and I opened it because honestly, I think the chocolate one is one of the best ones. Not really, but it's pretty good. It's something different for my collection. So are the Pink Panthers. This is like one deck I'll just, use. Because I honestly really don't care too much about it. But it is nice to use for cardistry for sure. But those are the Fontaines, and to the next set. So next up, I only own, again, 2 decks. This is the Riffle Shuffle decks. This is the Amazing Gourmets playing cards. Now this one, I did a video of unboxing it, but I never opened it. But I eventually did. And these are the Atlantis playing cards. I think same case. These cards, I never opened them on the unboxing video, but I did open them eventually. And Riffle Shuffle surprised me. I'm shocked by how good the cards are. So the tuck box is one thing, but the cards themselves are pretty insane. Like, I was never expecting that, such a, well, I don't know. Riffle Shuffle produces some weird, wacky looking cards, but these are something else. Both of them. So the Atlantis deck is probably one of my favorite decks that they've ever produced. But the Gourmet deck isn't too bad. Again, the tuck box is insane. The design aspect is also insane. So nice back design, and then the quartz are, again, fully custom. Everything's customized. Definitely classy. Definitely a classy deck. I'd probably use the Atlantis deck more than this deck, but it's more of a neutral color, that I can say. Anyway, that is the Riffle Shuffle decks. And to the next, here we go. Alright, so next up are my Art of Play decks. Now, as you may know, I own the Smoke and Mirrors, the V8s. I also own the reprints. I've got the V4 reprint, the V5 reprint. This one's open from the bottom. I didn't open up the seal. But yeah, so I've got those. I've got the Oddbods as well. And then I've got the Red Wheels and this mystery deck. It's not really a mystery deck. It's just a Magic Live deck from 2018. So that's cool. I got this from I got these 2 decks from the Not So Perfect sale. This was in a mystery deck. These I bought myself from Danny Dave, specifically from their store. And the Red Wheels I bought just off of Amazon. So yeah, those are my Art of Play decks. I might have maybe one more, I'm not sure. When I go through the rest of my other decks, if I realize that one of them is also an Art of Play deck, I'll just list it down below. But we'll see. So those are my Art of Play decks. On to the next set. Alright, so for the next, I am going to show you my Illusionist collection. So I just have a few decks from Illusionist, not many. I never bought any of their newest decks. I have a lot of their oldest decks, as you can see here. The White Ghost deck, I bought this probably close to 7 years ago. I'd say 7 years ago. So that's why the box is in terrible condition. But honestly, these are the best handling cards I own. Think about it. I've had these for 7 years, and the deck looks great. Handles amazing. I've used this so much to the point the box, is missing a tab. But the deck itself actually handles incredibly. Yeah, probably this was my first ever, Magic deck, I guess I should say, or good deck of bicycle playing cards, or good deck in general. So those are the Ghosts. These are the Knights by Cardamundi. The LTDs, a very good deck if you can find these. I don't even know how much these go for. If they're still available, it'd be nice because these are a good deck. The Talons and the Absinthe from the Prohibition set, I think. Yeah, from the Prohibition collection. So yeah, so these are my Illusionist decks. Only about 5, but now I'm going to show you my Theory 11 decks. So let's get into that. Alright, so for my Theory 11 decks, I've got a lot. I already showed you all my sealed ones, and now I'll just kind of show you some of my open ones. So I've got a Jimmy Fallon deck. These are Animal Kingdoms. The box was ripped to death. I've got the Beatles deck, the pink one. I have the Navigators, the Harry Potter, the Slytherin edition, deck 1, the Artisan 2021, the black edition, and then the white edition, which is the 2018. Yeah, 2018 edition. So I've got those. I also have the red Jack deck. This was nice. I keep this, in a DS1 as well. It's hard to find Jack decks nowadays, and especially like the red one. I'm glad I got this. I have the Medallions deck. I had 2 of these before. I sold one. I've got the Guardians deck. Again, I had another one of these. I think I gave it away. I've got the blue Monarchs, the green Monarchs, purple Monarchs, and of course the reds. So yeah, so that is my open Theory 11 decks. There's a lot of them, and so that pretty much covers most of my sets. I'll just show you the last set, which are all my bicycle playing cards. And then I'll just show you all the other decks that I have as well. And that'll be it. So let's get into the next set. Alright, time for my bicycle decks. So let's get into, you've seen the color collection here. Where I've got the blue, red, gold, purple, orange, turquoise, yellow, and the green. I don't have the fuchsia or the silver yet. But those are the colored bikes that I own. And so that's that. And then next up, I've got the other decks. So I've got a skull, the bicycle skull deck, had those for a while. The Stargazer deck, I did a deck review on that one. The Fireflies, the bicycle autumn deck, the one I used in the Herman Pass video. Bicycle fire deck, Carnival, the tactical field, which I think recently unboxed. I've got the reversed back, the green one. I've also got the black one. I've also have the bicycle, I think this was called the Parquet deck, yeah. So I got that, Poker Peaks, and then I have, the auto bikes that I use. I've got it in red and in blue. Plus, I've got my dragon backs. Alright, so let's keep them somewhere here. Yeah, so I've got my dragon backs as well. And then, there's my bicycle blue and red standards. I own so many of these. Plus the rider backs. I also own, I have another extra turquoise rider back. This one I use more than the other one that is in the collection. So I got those, and then the last of the bicycle decks are my trick decks, which I would never use on my channel because honestly, trick decks are, they don't require sleight of hand. To be honest, it's nothing that you can use to teach with, but I'll just show them anyway. Got the stripper deck, even though I own 2 other David Blaine decks that are stripper decks. I've got an invisible deck, and my favorite, the Svengali deck. Oh, and I've also got a Pandemonium deck. So yeah, those are all my bike decks. Yeah, I've got a lot of bicycle decks. I was somebody who only thought bicycle decks were the best until, I realized there's other brands and types of cards out there. So that's it for my, all the sets of cards. So my Theory 11, my Illusionists, I showed you all of those. Art of Play, I showed you all of those cards. Now I will show you all the other different types of decks I own. And so after that, then it'll be done. So let's get on to that. Alright, so I forgot to mention one more set, I guess, are my Tally-Ho decks. I have the red circle backs, the turquoise circle backs with the gold seal, and the summer fan. The other summer fans that I did get from an unboxing video, those ones I ended up selling them on eBay. I sell a lot of things on eBay. So yeah, I ended up selling that. But these are the Tally-Ho decks I still have. I do want to get the blue and red, in the fan and the circle backs, but I haven't got them yet. But, one day I will. So anyway, those are my tally-hos. Now I will show you the other decks. Here we go. Alright, so first up, I'm just gonna, grab some cards and show you. Here I've got the Pure deck by TCC. It's basically just a knock deck. I can show you the back design. Literally, it's just a plain back. So, cheap deck, but it's like a knock deck. Handles pretty good. Next up, the 1001 Nights deck. This is designed in Switzerland. Pretty cool deck. If you want a deck review, I can do one. Just let me know. Not that great of a deck, though. The Remedies by Daniel Madison. The blue one. SoCal playing cards, his own deck. Jerry's Nuggets, the Royal Purple Edition. The Cherry Casinos in purple. The purple Black Roses deck. So, yep. The Cactus Standards, the Sunset Red. And the Superior by the Expert Playing Card Company. The Black Edition. Quality deck. Basically. The Elevation Day Edition by Emily Slights 52. Yep. Here I've got a Safari Casino by Gemini Playing Cards. It's the pink deck. The Kata's Almanac by PlayingCardDecks.com. Really cool deck. I think I did a little preview on one of my unboxing videos where I got this. So yeah, I've got that so far. Next up, the Mirrors Playing Cards. I already opened up these before. I ended up kind of ripping my box, but that's unfortunate. The Hydrogen deck. This is the I think it's the version 2, the 2P version. I don't know what they call it. The Deuterium deck, maybe. But yeah. So that's that. I got the Aspect 2, the V2s, Early Sunset Edition. The Sky Island Playing Cards by Pandrea. Sick deck. 3D Playing Cards. This is the V1. I mean, I think there's only one version. But these are cool. Only 1,500 made. Kind of a trippy deck. It's got a 3 diamonds reveal. So I got those. I've also got the Hype Volume 2 deck. Sick deck, honestly. So there's that. The Dead Hands Playing Cards by Xavier Spade. Another cool deck. And then last but not least, these are the Run Playing Cards by Murphy's. So this is one of the coolest decks. I don't keep this, on my deck display or shelf or anything like that. I keep this just kind of on the side. Honestly, it's a deck that I probably use from time to time, not every day. Though it is a really good deck of cards, really elegant, really classy. I wouldn't use it as much, though the fact this box is very sturdy, you're not gonna, end up having any problems with heat, I think, on the cards. But it's a really good deck. So anyway, that concludes my deck collection. I hope that was fun for you guys. If you guys want to see anything else, deck reviews on certain decks, you guys want to see maybe my... Alright, so while I was making this video, just saying at the end, it kind of cut off on me. But anyway, I just wanted to say that I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you liked it. If you guys want to see any deck reviews on any of the decks that I've shown, let me know. I'll make a deck review for sure. If you guys want to see anything about my close-up pads, certain tricks, certain sleights, anything at all related to Magic or cards, then let me know down below. I'll make a video, or I'll try to, this year. But definitely during the Christmas holidays, I'll be making videos. So that will be happening for sure. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, give it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And hopefully if we hit 500 subs, I might do a giveaway. Just saying. because we are going up Card Magic 6. I think currently when I'm making this video, we are at 272 subscribers. So yeah, that's pretty good. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.